I'm right here, everyone. I'm right here. Hello there, everybody. How are you all doing today? Hello, hello. Are you all are you all enjoying for the night? I hope you guys had a great day. I had a sort of a busy day because I was working on my projects, but I am finally free. So before that, what happened to me? I know you probably have a lot of questions, like what happened to Miki anyway? What do you mean she had anemia? So yeah, basically, guys, my blood is getting thinner. That's not good. I already had anemia before. I just never told anybody publicly. I never told you guys publicly my health issues. I didn't even tell my friends I had health issues, but I think it was pretty obvious that I had health issues, underlying health issues, but it acted up when I stayed up all the way to like 2 a.m. because of my collab with Exalta. Of course, it's not Exalta's fault or anything like that. It's just that my body said it's finally enough. No more. You have to stop doing this. You have to stop overworking yourself. So that's what happened to me. That's why I wasn't able to stream during Thursday. Last Thursday, at least. Hello there! Yeah, great to see everybody. Hello there, Photon. Hello there, Jan. Hello there, Cyrus. Imans. Sorry, Tippy, Colormed, Photon, Gray. Who else? I haven't mentioned Sanchez, Cement, Mixer. Hello there, everybody. And as well as Kazu-senpai. Hello there, Kazu-senpai. Skill issues, definitely. You said that before? Yeah, did I say that I have anemia? Okay, looks like I did, but I haven't really mentioned it to my friends in real life. I already did tell Exalta that I do have health issues, so in the future I won't be able to like collab with them anymore. Not collab with them anymore, more like I wouldn't be able to like collab with them all the way to like evening. You would probably see me collab with them during early mornings or mornings, afternoons, stuff like that. Hello there, Alira. Good to see you. Glad to see you fix your name. So, today we're going to be playing Katawa Shoujo, a cult classic, really in the visual novel series. So, it's really interesting. I know everybody, calm down. I know this is an ero game. This is a capital H game. It's a capital H game, but don't worry, I have prepared no, not that. I have prepared the sensors. I have prepared sensors. I am pretty prepared. I am prepared. I am ready to dabble on this game because it has a great story. It'll be interesting to play it for you guys. So there's that. So let's go play it now. Shall we play? Also, just to make sure, there you go, I disabled it. Okay, I better not see any of you who comment on it like, oh my god, Miki did not turn on the filters. Oh no, Miki did not turn on the filters. I did. I pretty much did. All right, I pretty much did. All right, let's get started, shall we? Let's get started. Oh my god. Also, wait, do you guys hear the music? Do you guys hear the music also? I don't hear any music. Also, I realized the game might be a little bit too big. Don't you think so? Hold on. The game might be a little bit too big. There you go. Just so you guys can see the whole screen. There you go. Oh wait, no. Hold on. I'm just gonna double this thing. Let me duplicate that. Copy. Okay, there we go. Just so I can put it at the back. Okay, so just so I can like put it in the back, you know, put it at the back, just so that you guys have something to look at, so it doesn't look like an empty space of nothing. So let's do that. Okay, there, much better, isn't it? Much better. The music was also part of the sensor. No, you don't hear anything. Okay, we'll fix that. Hold on, let me quit the thing. Hold on, how do you quit? Let me quit the game first, you know? Hold on, do we have it? Yeah, I don't hear it either. Okay, wait. Hold on. Let me restart. Let me restart the game. Let's relaunch it, you know? Relaunch. Just so we can, like, hear the music again. Hopefully it plays. Okay, there we go. Is the music playing? Okay, great. The music is playing. Probably need clarification for that, Ina. Okay. Great. Good day. Music is playing. Now, my PC is playing the game for some reason. Hold on. Let's fix that, everybody. Let's fix the music. I meant what I said. Okay, there we go. Okay, there you go. So that I don't. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, if I mute it, it like mutes. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. Nice BGM. Yeah. Okay, great. Let's continue, shall we? Yatta, yatta, yatta. A light breeze causes the naked branches overhead to rattle like wooden chimes. That's a pretty... that's a good description. This is a popular retreat for couples in the summer. The deciduous trees provide a beautiful green canopy, far out of sight of teachers and fellow students. But now in late winter, it feels like I'm standing under a pile of kindling. I breathe into my cupped hands and rub them together fiercely to prevent them from numbing in this cold. Just how long am I expected to wait out here anyway? I'm sure the note said 4 p.m. Ah, yes. The note slipped between my pages of my math book while I wasn't looking. Ew, couples! So true, couples! It's a Valentine's stream anyway, so we have to do this. As far as cliches go, I'm more of a fan of the letter in the locker, but at least this way shows a bit of initiative. As I ponder the meaning of the note, the snowfall gradually thickens. Hey, man with a beard! Nice to see you here! Yes, the most common disability of all time being a student. So real. The snowflakes silently falling from the white painted sky are the only signs of time passing in this stagnant world. Their slow descent upon the frozen forest make it seem like time has slowed down to a crawl. The rustling of dry snow underfoot startles me, interrupting the quiet mood. Someone is approaching me from behind. Hi? Sao? You came? You came? You came! Hesitating, barely audible question. However, I recognize the owner of that dainty voice instantly. I feel my heart skip a beat. It's a voice I've listened to hundreds of times, but never as more than an eavesdropper to a conversation. I turn to face his voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Who is this? Nani? Who is this girl? This is not... You came? Yes, I don't shave my beard, only trim. A letter in the locker is always such a good way of being subtle. Yeah, it is. It is. Definitely true. Iwanako? I got a note telling me to wait here. It was yours? Damn it. Spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line, and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes. I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad you got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense. I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Is she disabled though? No! No, you the bear! Uh-oh. Is he getting a heart attack? So real. My heart is pounding now, as if it were trying to burst out from my chest and claim this girl for itself. Oh! Sorry. Mickey, it's me, Funtime Freddy. Hello there, Funtime Freddy. So, here we are. Out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The cacophonous noise and its music to my ears. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. Eh? Ski? Hi! Ski! I'm kidding. As it passes, she rights herself as if supported by some new confidence. Her eyes lock on mine, and she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows louder. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out if I tried. You see, I wanted to know, if you go out with me. Sorry. I stand there, motionless, save for my pounding heart. Hey, thank you so much, Neffy Sil, thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a satellite. Thank you for activating the head pat redeem. Thank you. Arigato. Thank you. Hoda doesn't like disabled people. -10 points. I mean, yes. Head pat type. Head pat. Wait, my type was in the incorrect location. To say something, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched beyond the breaking point. Isao? Go. I reach up to massage my throat, but it's only said spice of blinding pain in my arms. Isao? My whole body freezes, save for my eyes. I shoot open in terror. The beating in my chest suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches, the dull winter sky, Iwaneko running towards me. All these fade to black. The last thing I remember before slipping away were the sounds of Iwaneko screaming. And I sense a clatter of the branches above. Beep. 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 Oh, intro scene! Intro scene! Katawa Shoujo. Game start. Wait, no, that's wrong. Wrong anime, wrong anime. Wrong anime, guys, wrong anime. Whoa, this game has animation, guys. Pretty cool. He still suffered a cardiac arrest, it seems. It definitely seems so, Colorman. Hello there, Inja! Oh, what is this? Guys, this could have been... Oh, wait, he got shot? He got shot, guys. He got shot. Wait, is that a bullet or is that supposed to be, like, medicine? That's medicine, right? Oh, are we in a hospital? Yeah, I think we are in a hospital. Ooh. Are we gonna... Oh, it's just an animated intro. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. Oh, nice. In that whole time, I could probably count the times I've let this whole... Wait, oh, come on, not the repetitions, game. In that whole time, I could probably count the times. Okay, game. I've left this hospital room, unsupervised on one hand. You are too many Valentine's chocolates, so real. Oh, you are? You ate, okay. I don't like hospitals. I don't know if I like hospitals or it likes me. Okay. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I have plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arrhythmia. Okay, wait, pause. What is arrhythmia again? Or what does arrhythmia mean? I low-key forgot what arrhythmia is. What is arrhythmia? Can anybody tell me what arrhythmia is? Like low-key? A strange word. A foreign alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. A rare condition. Oh, there he goes. I didn't expect the game to explain it for me. It causes the heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Hello there! Cooking by Shaheen. Thank you so much for tuning in today's stream. I appreciate it. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. Oh, okay. Thank you, Imans. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go on so long without anything happening. It reminds me of that time where my doctor asked me, why are you alive? Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better. more appreciative of my life. It really didn't do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had 2 hemorrhages apiece. Hello there, Judah Hall! Arrhythmia is when your heart doesn't beat in a decent pace. Beats too fast? Thank you, guys. Thank you. I had a full day then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Of course, there isn't a cure. Ah, yes. It reminds me of The Fault in Our Stars once again. Because of the late discovery of this condition, I've had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from the treatments. When I was first admitted, it felt as if I was missed. As if you felt like you died. Yeah, as if you're already dead, you know? Like, I don't get it. Hello there, Judge. Like, man, this is how I feel with, like... This is why I don't tell people that I have, like a really serious sickness. For example, if I tell somebody, like, hey, I have this, it's like, it's all that they think about whenever we meet now, you know? It's kind of sad, guys, kind of sad. So I feel them. But the visitors soon dwindled and all the ketball gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers was because centimeter sympathy had been turned into a class project. That is so mean! What the hell? Somebody does that? Had been turned into a class project? That is so mean! What the hell? Maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors. At the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwaneko was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about when she visited anyway. I didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I like to live in. You know, the thing about Japan is that there are people that actually live in hospitals now. Like, a lot of people that got sick, they just stay in the hospitals. Japan has that kind of, like, capacity to, like, keep some patients in hospitals for months on end. Unlike here, when you, like, if you stay on the hospital, like, for way too long, the bills start to stack up, like, way too high. It's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, most of those were genuine. I guess it's because they are in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting. But it makes them uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I did observe the scar and that the surgeries had left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking of it as some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not disappointed anymore. The way he shuffles around the answers shows that there's at least some hope. At some point, I stopped watching TV. I don't know why, I just did. Maybe it was the wrong kind of escapism for my situation. I started reading instead. There was a small library at the hospital. Although it was more like a storeroom for books, I began working my way through it, one small stack at a time. After consuming them, I would go back for more. You know, it's crazy. He's stuck in the hospital for like 4 months? Who knows? I found that I like reading. I think even become a bit addicted. I started feeling naked without a book in my hands. But I love stories. That was what my life was like. The day he became increasingly harder to distinguish from each other, different only by the book I was reading and the weather outside. I felt like the time blurred into some kind of gooey mass I was trapped aside, instead of moving within. You know, here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing that I always feared throughout my life. Because, so imagine if you don't have, like, anybody that cares for you, and you got sick one time, and you're just, like enduring it on your own, alone at home. Like, it's so sad, guys. It's honestly so sad. No one is gonna take care of you. And that's always been, like, a sad thing that's been on my mind. A week could go by without me really noticing it. Yeah, they did some intervention, true. It's a pity to those that need monitoring. Very eager to go home, anxious. Yeah, it does, it does. Oh, you do have interventions. Oh, you work in a hospital. That's... I didn't know. Sometimes I pause in realization that I didn't know what day of the week it was. But other times, all the things that surround me would painfully crash into my consciousness through the barrier of nonchalance I had set up for myself. The pages of my book would start to feel sharp and burning hot. The heaviness in my chest would become so hard to bear that I had to put the book aside and just stay down for a while, looking at the ceiling as if I was going to cry. But that happened only rarely, and I couldn't even cry. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a sigh. Hold on, let me just drink some water, you know? My throat feels a little bit rough, okay? Let me drink some water. Okay. Today, the doctor comes in and gives me a smile. He seems excited, but not very. It's like he's trying to make an effort to be happy on my behalf. My parents are here. It's been a few days since I've last seen them. Both of them are sort of dressed up. Is this supposed to be some kind of special occasion? It's not a party. There's this ritual the head cardiologist has. He takes his time sorting his papers and setting them aside, as if to make a point of the pointlessness of what he just did. And he casually sits at the edge of the bed next to mine. He looks me in the eyes for a moment. Hello, Hisao. You know what? I'm just gonna pretend it's a female doctor. Hello, Hisao. How are you today? I don't answer him. Her! I don't answer her, but I smile a little back at her. I didn't believe that you can go home. Your heart is stronger now. And with some precautions, you should be fine. We have all your medications sorted out. I'll give your father the prescription. The doctor hands a sheet of paper to my dad. His expression turns wooden as he reads it quickly. So many. I take it from his hands and take a look myself, feeling numb. How am I supposed to react to this? The absurdly long list of medications staring back at me from the sip, and the paper seems irksome. Erectile dysfunction? What? They all blend together in a sea of letters. This is insane. Side effects, adverse effects, contraindications, and dosages are listed line after line with cold precision. I tried to read them, but it's so futile. I can't understand any of it, attempting to only make me feel sicker. So yeah, guys, this is what it feels, because when my anemia acted up, I got like four medicines to drink. It's awful, guys. It's really awful. Out of all the words, that's the one you read, Vicky? What dysfunction? I did not see anything at chat. You did not hear anything, chat. You did not hear. I'm afraid that is the best we can do at this point. However, new medications are always being developed, so I wouldn't be surprised to see that list fade over the years. Years? What kind of confidence booster is that? I would have felt better if he hadn't said anything at all. Also, I've spoken with your parents, and we believe that it would be best if you don't return to your old school. What? Please, calm down, Hisao. Listen to what the doctors have to say. Calm down. The way he says it tells me he knew full well that I wouldn't like it. Am I going to be homeschooled? Whatever my concerns show is ignored. We all understand that your education is paramount. However, I don't think that it's wise for you to be without supervision. At least, not until we're sure that your medication is suitable. So, I've spoken to your parents about a transfer. It's a school called Yamako Academy that specializes in dealing with disabled students. Disabled? What? Am I? It has a 24 nursing staff, and it's only a few minutes from a highly regarded general hospital. The majority of students live on campus. Think of it as a boarding school of sorts. It's designed to give students a degree of independence while keeping help nearby. Independence. It's a school for disabled kids. And I tried to disguise that fact. If it was really that free, there wouldn't be 24-hour nursing staff, and you wouldn't make a hospital being nearby as a selling point. Of course, that's only if you want to go, but your mother and I are really able to homeschool you. We went out there and had a look a couple of weeks back. I think you like it. It looks like I really don't have a choice. Okay, now you can talk about it, but tastefully and related to the game. Compared to the other heart problems, people with your condition usually tend to live long lives. You'll need a job one day, and this is a good opportunity to continue your education. This isn't an opportunity. Don't call it an opportunity. Don't call it a goddamn opportunity! Well, you should be excited at the chance to go back to school. I remember you wanted to return to school, and while it's not the same, a special school, that's an insult. That is what I want to say, it's a step down. It's not what you think. All of the students there are pretty active in their own sort of way. It's geared towards students that can still get around and learn, but just need a little help, in one way or another. Your father's right, and many of the graduates of school have gone on to do amazing things. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. One of my colleagues in another hospital is a graduate. I don't care. A person doesn't have to be held back by their disability. That's what a disability is. I really hate that something so important was decided for me, but what can I do about it? A normal life is out of the question now. It's funny. I had always thought my life was actually kind of boring, but now I miss it. I want to protest. I want to blame this lack of reaction, shock, or fatigue. I could easily yell something now. Something about how can I go back to school anyway, but no. I don't say anything. The fact is that I know now it's futile. I look around the room, feeling very tired of all of this. The hospitals, doctors, my condition, and everything. I don't see anything that would make me feel any different. There really isn't a choice. I know this. But the thought of going to a disabled school? What are those even like? As much as I try to put a positive spin on this, it's very difficult. But let me try. A clean slate isn't a bad thing. That is all I can think of to get me through this. At least I still have something. Even if it is a special school, it's something. It's a fresh start, and my life isn't over. It would be a mistake to resign myself to thinking that. At the very least, I'll try to see what my new life will look like. Oh, see? He is going to the new school, Yamaku Academy? Okay, it's our thumbnail. It's our thumbnail. Act 1, Life Expectancy. Oh, so that's why the logo is like a heart with a band-aid. Because he has arrhythmia. That makes sense, yeah. The gate looked far too pompous for what it was. In fact, gates in general seem to do that, but this one especially so. Red bricks, black wrought iron, and grey plaster assembled to a whole that didn't feel welcoming at all. I wonder if it looked like what a gate for school should look like. I couldn't really decide. Probably no. Of course, I didn't want to get stuck on thinking about the gate for too long. So I threw it with a brisk pace that felt surprisingly good. Yeah, it is nice writing, honestly. Hello there, Googs! Thank you so much for tuning in today. Moving forward feels good. So I walked towards the main building of Yamaku Academy. With this brisk pace, I'm alone as my parents are taking my stuff to the dorms. And there's supposed to be something waiting for me. The grounds are incredibly lush, filled with green. He just dies at execute and then the credits roll. That is so true. Imagine that, Chad. Imagine that. It doesn't feel like kind of grounds the school would have. More like a park with a clean walkway going past trees and the smell of fresh cut grass and all other park things. Words like clean and hygienic pop into my mind. It makes me shudder. I shake them off, stay open-minded now. It's their new life. You have to take it as it comes. That's what I tell myself. A few big buildings loom behind the leafy canopies. Too big and too many just for a school. Everything seems off. It's different from what I thought I knew about schools. This kind of looks a British school, doesn't it, Chad? It looks kind of like a British school, doesn't it? Oh, wait, is that you there? Welcome to Yamaku Academy. But I thought this was supposed to be Japan. No, it's not. It's a collaboration between Japan and Britain. But but don't worry about it, lad. Just go on with the main story, all right? Okay then. Everything seems off. It's an uncanny valley. Even though I was told this is my new school, in the back of my head it doesn't feel like one. I wonder if the feeling is real or caused by my expectations of a school for the disabled. Speaking of that, I don't see anyone else here. It's kinda eerie. It makes me wish there was somebody here so I could anchor myself to something tangible instead of having this feeling that I step into another dimension. The dreams hummed with the wind and the green hues flashing around me catch my attention. It makes me think about hospitals again. How to say that the operating rooms are painted green because green is a common color. So why am I feeling anxious despite all this greenery? Only after I stand in front of the haughty main building, I surprised myself by realizing why the gate bothered me. It was the last chance I had to turn back, even if I had no life to return to. You have a life, dear. It's just being in British Academy. I thought this was a Yamako. Don't worry about it. But still, after entering, there was absolutely no way I could go back anymore. Feeling nervous when this realization set in my head, I opened the front door. Now, this kind of looks like a hospital, doesn't it? A tall man with a bad posture noticed me as I enter. We're the only people in the lobby, so it's only logical. You must be Nina Nakai. So you are. Excellent. I'm your homeroom and science teacher. My name is Muto. Welcome. We exchange a handshake. Neither is firm nor sloppy, and he looks at his watch. The nurse asks you for a brief check-in visit, but there's no time for that now. Oh, should I go later? Yes, afternoon is probably fine. We should get going and introduce you to the rest of the class. They're waiting already. Waiting for me? I don't really like being the center of attention. But I guess it's inevitable in a situation like this. Somehow, not knowing what is waiting for me makes me feel really nervous. Thinking of this, I almost miss what the teacher is saying. Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? Yeah, of course. Why? Why? Okay. Yeah, of course. Oh my god, decisions. I don't know how to make decisions. Oh no. What if... what if it just collapses every time he has to make a decision? Oh. Yeah, of course. Yeah, sure. I mean, isn't that normal? Of course, but not everybody likes to be the center of attention. I'm probably one of those people. But I guess I should be the one to give the first impression of myself. Right, but it's no problem. Let's go then! Hi, I have a chronic illness. Jesus Christ, Unibear. My heart is toki in my chest too. And it keeps me thinking about my condition as I follow up the teacher upstairs. Third down the floor, the third door down the third floor corridor is marked as a classroom for class 3-3. Mito opens the door and enters. Good morning, everyone. Sorry I'm late again. I hesitate for a split second at the door, freezing on the spot. Hi, my name is Get a grip. This is a big step. I know that. But there isn't any point to worrying about so much about it. At least, not this soon. Oh god. Oh my god. I'm so nervous. Oh my god, so many people. Conditioning. Ends up in the hospital again. I followed the teacher into the classroom and look around. Partially so I would meet the gaze, curious gaze of my new classmates. It's pretty spacious. The ceiling is unusually high and there's lots of space to step over around and in between the desk. The entire wall taken up by the blackboards and the high old-fashioned windows only make it seem larger. The students' desks are standard wooden desks with a shelf underneath for books and wooden chairs and metal frames. Simple and efficient. Stop walking in front of the classroom and face the other students. They all look normal, like students in any other school. Then why would they be here? They're probably like me. There's something wrong with them. Only it's just not immediately obvious. And I noticed that one of the girls seems to be missing that number for right hand. It's a little jarring. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't think he's wearing our uniform. Yeah, I don't think so. He looks nervous. We'll just have to see. What's your name, boy? Welcome to the British Academy. This is not the British Academy. It's Yamaku High. Yamaku Academy. Well then, despite the natural tendency to listen when someone's talking about you. I tune out the teacher's speech halfway through while he introduces me to the class. I notice... He looks not British! No, you did not! You did not, Cyrus! I notice a flash of dark hair and see that someone is looking at me. A girl with really long, straight hair that is pretty eye-catching. As she sees me looking back at her, she covers her face with her hands and will make her invisible. There's one boy with a cane leaning against the lockers at the rear of the class. It's weird seeing someone so young with a cane. And yo, the guy at the back is literally like, it's so real. Another girl seems to be making some weird hand motions. Sign language. She peers at me over the rims of her glasses and goes back to whatever she's doing. She's kind of cute. So is a cheery looking girl with pink hair sitting next to her. She's really hard to miss. I don't know how I didn't notice her the moment I walked in. Please welcome our newest classmate. So does everyone else, except one girl in the first row who has only one hand. I cringed a little, but hide by bowing thanks for this applause I did not deserve. He's not- You're right, I just see that. Peter Griffin is at the back. Holy crap. The collective silence tells me that I should open my mouth now. So, I'm... Oh my god! Did he just collapse? Get somebody, get the nurse! Alright, get the nurse, everybody get the nurse! Alright, god. Oh god, Vicky, damn it, he just walked in. He said he's gonna introduce himself. Can somebody help him lift up? Can you help me with a... Can you extend a hand here? But, Professor, I have no hand. Oh, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the guy next to you. But, sir, I got no legs. Oh, god fucking... And after that... my hobbies are reading and soccer. I have to get along with everyone even though I'm a new student. And after that, I'm being so boring. This is exactly like every self-introduction ever. I should say something more. Something more exciting. I end up saying nothing and the teacher picks up from there. Everyone seems satisfied with even what little I said. A few girls are whispering to each other, throwing glances at me. It could have gone worse. I listen to the teacher as he drones about getting along and letting my gaze sweep across the room. Everyone seems to be listening to him intently, and when he's done, they clap their hands again, which feels like a weird thing to do. The first row girl claps on this round, with her one hand against the other wrist that ends in a bandaged stump. It makes me feel a little bad. We're going to do some group work today, so you better listen, everyone, especially you, British student. Of course, I'm here to listen. So, I'll give a chance to talk with everyone. Is that okay with you? Yeah, it's fine with me. That's good. You can work with Akamichi. She's the class representative. She can explain anything you might want to do, and who else would be able to do that better, right? Alright, everybody. Lesson is starting. Get your freaking notebooks. Or, just write at the desk. Anyway, 1 + 1 is equals to blah blah blah. It hits me when I don't know who Hakimichi is. So, the teacher seems to catch my helpless expression. Alright, Hakimichi is right there. Shizune Hakimichi. Hey, I guess you're Hakimichi, right? It's nice to meet you. What? I'm caught off guard by her laughter. Nice to meet you too, but... I'm not Hakimichi. I'm Misha. This is Hakimichi Shichan. Misha points to the girl next to her. The one I saw using sign language before. It looks like she has been staring at me this whole time. She nods once nonchalantly to show that she acknowledged his presence. Hakimichi doesn't sound very British. Why? Is everybody British now? But only barely. She has short, yet carefully and neatly brushed hair. Pair of oval-shaped glasses lands on a tinty, dainty nose, and dark blue eyes that seem to alternate every few seconds between analytical and slightly bored. Why did it suddenly become weirdly American? It's nice to meet you. She immediately looks at Misha, who smiles and makes a few quick gestures with her hands. Hakamichi nods and makes a few gestures of her own. I start to wonder if the teacher was messing with me, saying things like you'll be able to talk to people, and who better to talk plain things to you? Ruins the immersion. I can see you're a little confused, right? Right? But I can understand why would you think I was Shi-chan. Shi-chan is deaf. No shit, Sherlock. Shi-chan is deaf, so I'm the person who translates things back and forth to her. So I'm like an interpreter. She says it's nice to meet you too. No, she actually said fuck you. Really? You're a new student, aren't you? Well, Shi-chan, of course he is. If he wasn't, he would have been standing up there for no reason, right? Right? Welcome aboard, Ben. He seems like a very interesting person, doesn't he? We knew there was going to be a new student, but we didn't know you would be here today so soon. Ichan, right? Ichan? Yep, it fits, doesn't it? Did I say it out loud? It's just a surprise. I never liked that nickname. I don't really see how. It fits! Like, just like I imagined. You look like just like a Hei-chan. I wonder why everyone seems to think so. Akamichi taps her fingers on the desk to get Misha's attention. They gesture back and forth to each other excitedly like their hands are a blur. Misha seems a little overwhelmed. They're sorry about that. Shi-chan wants you to know that she's a class rep, so if there's anything you need to know, you can feel free to ask her. Do you like the school so far? We can show you around a little if you haven't had the time to walk around and familiarize yourself with it. Yeah, she is mute. Yes, she is deaf. He just stumbles with a hard word a bit, making it stick out in her tongue, fluid translation. Thanks, that would be pretty helpful. Yeah, I just kind of came straight to class today. Oh, good. You should always try to learn as much as you can about where you're going before you go there. Not just with school either. Anyways, always, even if it's a trip to the convenience store, really, Shi-chan? Oh my god. She sounds so fake. A 2-for-1 special. Learn about where you're going. I guess I didn't bother to do that, or just didn't care to do so. I didn't look forward to this, even if I committed myself to go along with it half-heartedly at least, but anyway. I don't say anything, and Misha signs something that ends in a shrug. What was that? It seems like it was about me. I felt like something over in my seat. Both of them were smiling, but the shrug hits me unexpectedly deep. You look down. Are you okay? Don't take it the wrong way, please. I hate it when people are afraid to ask questions. That's how people learn things. By asking. Asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. So stop looking like you just failed the test. Well, I do have a question. Why is that the campus looks like a British school? We have a 24-hour surveillance and nursing company. What do you think is gonna pay for that? Well, asking for help is perfectly normal, as much as needing help. So stop looking like you just failed the test. Alright. And another thing, you don't have to call Shi-chan something so formal like Hakamichi or class rep all the time. Just call her Shi-chan. Okay, maybe that's too casual. Maybe Shizunim would be more appropriate? Where are the British students? Yep, the Shizunim is fine. Okay, that would be easier for me. I feel a lot more at ease. Both of them seem so friendly, so I feel like an idiot for being apprehensive earlier. Especially about Suzune, who I assume would be all about business. Well, she still seems like that, so less so, I guess. Alright, we haven't even touched the assignment. We should start work right now, or Shi-chan will be mad. The assignment is all kind of long, so we should start now if we want to finish it before any end of class. too. Shizune glares at the two of us impatiently. I don't need to know sign language to understand that. Okay, I get the message. After class, we can take a walk around the grounds together. It's a nice day today, okay? The assignment is actually very challenging to get through, combining aspects of being both difficult and unnecessarily long. Still, we finished it after a few minutes than anyone else in the class, despite our late start. Shizune and Misha are really capable. They're quite different though. The class rep is as calm and professional as she looks, while Misha is a lot more playful and girlish, not to mention a little more easily distracted. To be honest, the two of them did most of the work. I feel guilty about that. Clock tower bell rings, signaling the end of the period. It's time for lunch. Without knowing what else to do, I follow Misha, who is beckoning me into the hallway and down the stairs. Come on! We descend even below the lobby, and when I met Muto down to the board room. Just like everything in school, the cafeteria seems too spacious. Hold on, why is the cafeteria looking American? Oh, I really have no answer to that, why it looks a little bit more American. But don't worry about it, don't worry about it. Just order some lunch. The assignment is just a bunch of limericks. Maybe. Just like everything in the school, the cafeteria seems too spacious and only modern contrast to the classic exterior. Its big windows open to the courtyard towards the main gate. It's the cafeteria! Her enthusiastic statement of the obvious makes people around us stare. Misha doesn't seem to care, so we proceed to the line. There's a rather long list of menu options, which seems great, until I realized that many of them to accommodate students who need special diets. How nice. It almost feels like I'm back at a hospital eating portions measured with scientific precision to meet the needs of the patients. I pick something random and follow Shizune to the table, sitting opposite of her. As I nibble indifferently at the food I'd rather not eat, Misha pokes me in the side to get my attention and points to Shizune. It's a British school in Japan made by an American engineer. So true, chat, so true. I don't understand science, so the point escapes me. Maybe looking at a person who talks to is proper and polite? Yeah, it's just in real life photos. Do you want to know something? Also, I am not accepting questions that are about the architecture. I have no clue, okay? The cafeteria is American. The whole architecture is British. But we are in a Japanese setting. I don't really know, okay? Other than the fact that some people that are funding the school are from international, sponsors. Okay? Other than that, I have no clue. But the real question is, why do you know about these things? Wait, move on. Not anything. We're guys, so we should ask if there's something. I wonder. I think I got everything I need to know. They changed the building 3 times. This game was 100% made by people who are Japanese. Exactly. I think we should ask about the library. Yeah, ask about the library. Oh yeah, is there a library in the school? Lately I've gotten into reading, so I'd like to check it out. Misha gives a kind of frown that makes it clear she doesn't consider reading a healthy hobby. But then picks up her smile again. There is! It's the 2nd floor, so we can show it to you sometime. Thanks. I return to my food, nom 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 nom, while the others talk between themselves. Misha and Shizune sign back and forth animatedly, throwing sideways glances at me, but Misha refrains from translating. Is the library British? Oh yeah, I should probably ask that. Hey, Misha, sorry to interrupt your conversation, but is the library British? Oh no, it's not British. It's actually, you'll see it in a bit, what it is. Maybe they're talking about secret girl stuff or something. I quickly notice a conversation inside is not enough to fill silence. We arrive in the classroom early, but we're not the first. That dark-haired girl I noticed before slumped over her desk to the last row. She jumps a little when Misha crashes into the room in elegance of a rhino. She shrinks deeper into her seat. I can feel her tension all the way from here, as if she were slowly turning into stone just from her presence. Misha and Susan either notice or don't mind it. As they walk directly past her to their seats and begin to their converse. I'm left wondering about her. Even the classroom slowly fills with other students, and finally the teacher. Getting to the rhythm of the school feels strange. It's as if my brain remembers how this is done, but my mind doesn't. Towards the end of the class, I started yawning and counting the minutes left. I shouldn't be this tired on my first day of school. Maybe it's the long time spent in the hospital that made me like this. I'm even feeling physically weak and lifeless. Before long, the final bell rings. School is finally over for the day. Inside, me, Misha, and Shizune are having a short conversation. After a bit of deliberation, Misha turns to me. Unfortunately, we can't stay and show you around today, Hee-chan. We got to hurry already since there's a lot of work for us to do. You'll find your way around here, I'm sure of it. Wait! The teacher said I have to see the nurse. Where do I have to go? Is that so? We can at least show you that much. Come on! The nurses have their own building, so we have to go outside. Come on! We join the flow of students making their way down the stairwell and outside. With the girls pointing out the other senior classrooms in the same hallway as ours. When we get outside, the girls make their way to the smaller building right next to the school. It's built in the same style, so it actually like a part of the main building. Listen! The best kind of tea will always be Earl Grey. Yeah. It will always be boba tea. No! What do you mean boba tea? We use milk in our tea as well, alright? We use milk in our tea. But listen, Earl Grey is the best one. No, boba tea. No! Why are you not getting this? It's built in the same style. This is the auxiliary building here. There's a lot of official and important stuff inside, like the Yamaku Foundation office and all the Nervous's offices. They even have a swimming pool. How is that official? Be silly, Hee-chan. It's for physical therapy, of course. Anyway, all the nursing staff's facilities are in there too. The head nurse's office is on the first floor. You'll be fine from here, right? We'll be going then. See you tomorrow. Yeah, thanks. Bye. A whole building for stuff that has nothing to do with the actual education. Are you guys discussing about tea again? Oh yes, I was just discussing here with my friend about, he keeps insisting boba tea is the best one, but I think Earl Grey is better. No, you guys got it wrong. It will always be jasmine tea. Bye-bye. Come on, Shizune. I guess it's necessary for a place like this. I'm walking hoping that this really will only be a quick visit like the teacher said. On the white door in the next is a green cross with the text head nurse and a nameplate. A voice from the inside responds to me knock almost immediately, but I can't quite make it out. It sounded like an invitation to open a door, so I invite myself in. Mikekes just got crazy talking to herself. The room is not large and it smells strange. A friendly-looking man turns around in his office chair and faces me as I enter. His desk is neat and tiny, but the bin under the table is overflowing with used medical utensils. Hello there, what can I do for you today? You sound looking sort of rugged. The dimples in his cheeks wash that impression away when he smiles. Are you the nurse? He smiles like a person who has heard this very same question 100 times. Why, yes I am. It says so on the door, no? You can call me by my name or just a nurse like everyone else. Of course, I shake off my confusion and realizing I should grab his extended hand. His handshake is rather firm and friendly. Right, I'm a new student and my homeroom teacher told me to come and meet you. My name is... Oh, no. Okay, time to get you over to bed then. No, it's okay. My name is Isao Nakai. I was not expecting you to get up. Oh, you're that Nakai. I was just reading your file in the morning. Some kind of chronic arrhythmia and related congenital heart muscle deficiency, right? He gestures me to sit down in the vacant armchair in front of his desk. Yes. Also, nice jazz music, by the way. Hold on, let me just admire that for a bit. Jazz, jazz. You like jazz? No, I'm kidding. We have all kinds of facilities available, mostly physical therapy and such. There's always someone from my staff around, even at night, so never hesitate to call us if there's a problem. The famous 24-hour nursing staff. Wow, this is like a hospital. Well, not exactly. For instance, we don't do brain surgery here. You gotta do that next door. This just feels out of place. I'm left thinking why he even said it. Yeah, it's really weird to have so many medical people at school. You'll get used to it. I'm not so sure about myself, but I don't let the nurse know it. Now, let me just find your file again. While he searches for something from his computer and shovels stacks of papers around, I let my gaze wander around the room. It's the epitome of generic, I like to say. Beige walls and ceiling dark gray laminate flooring and all the equipment you expect from school nurse's office. Even the ridiculous educational posters are hanging on 4 walls, reminding me to eat properly 3 times a day and from all the food groups. Smiling, the nurse draws a thick file from a stack of similarly thick files and opens it. Thick! There's more medical people than British people in school. That is so true. So, you already have medication for the arrhythmia. Just remember to take your pills every morning and evening, or it won't be much help. Apart from that, do you do any sports? Rash stuff like, I don't know, boxing? He grins to his own joke, but I don't. Well, I played soccer occasionally with some classmates. Alright, I'm afraid I'm going to have to recommend you to refrain from doing that. At least for the time being. Oh. My lack of reaction causes him to raise an eyebrow. But I'm not too bothered by him forbidding me to kick a ball around. I guess I never did it out of burning passion for the sport, just something to do. Any kind of concussion might be very dangerous to your heart, and risking another attack is not a good idea. Was the previous one caused by a sudden concussion to the chest area? There's no mention of that in the papers. Not exactly. You see, the reason why I got a little bit of like cardiac arrest was because a girl asked me out. A girl asked you out and you got a cardiac arrest from that? Yes. Sorry. I know it's a serious situation, but really? 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 I sidestep the question acceptably and he glances at me over his papers with a more serious expression on his face. Still, you need to keep your body healthy, so some exercises would do you good. We have physical therapy and it's such as available, as I said. I don't think you really need such heavy measures. Just get some light exercise regularly. Brisk walks or even light jogging, jumping rope, that sort of thing. Swimming maybe? There's a pool here. So I was told. You were? Very good. At any rate, I'm sure you've been told this before, you just need to take care not to overexert yourself. He wags his finger to emphasize the point. No need really. I've heard this 1,000 times already. Absolutely no unnecessary risk. Take care of yourself. Okay? And make sure you do not commit any kind of bedroom activity by the end of this visual novel. It's gonna be bad for you. What? Nothing. Did you just spoil nothing? He goes over my papers one more time and set them on the desk, obviously content. Good. That's it. Then, call me if you ever need something. Bye-bye! Clock. I mashed it out before I even realized it. A quick visit indeed. I ended up standing in front of the main building and the auxiliary building. Although to my eyes, they still look one and the same. It's kinda weird how it really looks like a British school, even though it shouldn't be. Unless, I never visited a lot of schools in my lifetime. I only had one school, and this is the next school that I entered into. It's the first time real look I get at the other students. So much people coming out of the school, going towards the gate or the dorms. Game must be set in November. Do you remember? Oh wait, no. You said November, not September. Everyone seems to know where they are going. And I still keep thinking that most of them don't look too special for being students at a special school. Then again, neither do I. Does that make me one of them? One of us? I should go somewhere too to prevent me from getting lost. It's around dinner time and I feel tired instead of hungry. The wariness in me grows as I trudge towards the dorms set a little way apart from the main building complex. There's a garden of sorts between the school and the dorms, shrubbery flowers and that overbearing smell of fresh-cut grass that fills the atmosphere. Why does this look like a park now instead of a campus? Just a few more steps there, lad! What? What? So there are British people in this school. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just a few more steps there. 3, 2, 1. Wait, wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Huh. I didn't know there were people jogging around here. It dawns on my tired mind that the smell feels novel because I haven't been outside for long. The dorm building is big and made of red brick, like the others. It feels way too pompous for what it is, so I push forward going inside. It takes more time than necessary to fish out the key I was given from my pocket. Room 119. Oh hey, look at that. I love how his room is called, like, his room is 119 and then when you like reverse it, it's 911. Man, this school is really this game is so not subtle about that. Just like in the main building, the halls and the doors are wide to accommodate wheelchairs. Same goes for the elevators at the end of the hallways. I poke my head around the corner of some common room door. Beside a few students are watching the television. One nods and gives a quick hello before turning back to the TV. I wonder what they are watching. Oh no! Jared! Don't leave me behind! I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Martina. I love Lily more. No! You promised me we were gonna get married in April, and now you're divorcing me in December? How is that possible? How are we gonna get married in April if I'm divorcing you in December, Martina? Huh. Maybe it's best if I don't do that. Maybe it's best if I don't look at the TV. Seems that the only girls around here are sociable. I suppose that's perfectly fine with me. 119 is also the emergency dial in Japan. Okay, that is interesting. See, it's really not subtle. The game is really not subtle. Climb the stairs to the upper floor. Here, small corridors branch up from the main hallway. Each of these minor homes seems to have a toilet and shower as well as the 4 rooms. About halfway down the hall is by room 119. The nameplates on the rooms adjacent to the mine are blank. I guess there are just 2 of us here. Light shines from below the door of room 117, so I knock lightly. Hello? Is anyone home? From inside, I hear a few movements, then clicking of way more locks than I thought these doors had. After a moment, the door squeaks open. A bespectacled boy is standing in the doorway. He is looking at me very intently through his extremely thick glasses. Who is it? Blind? No, at least completely. Why would he have glasses if he was? He leans closer to me until our noses are almost touching. His breath stinks of garlic. He's Sao Nakai. I'm moving into the next room. I thought I should introduce my... Oh, what's up, dude? The name's Kenji! Hi. Take Kenji's sweaty hand and shake it, still a little rattled by the sudden change of attitude and vehement welcome. There were some suspicious-looking people going in out of your room earlier. It was probably me and my parents. Your parents? You're sure? Cause they could have been some other people too. You can't judge a book by its cover. Is that a place proverb stuff hanging between us awkwardly as I try to think of some way to respond? I say the chances are high enough. He shudders and makes some exaggerated hand gestures. You're a brave man, Isao. Me? I don't think I could trust the chances. The only one I trust is myself. You're a wizard, Isao.
You're a wizard.
What does that mean?
You are gonna be the foil to my Harry.
What? Have you been watching a lot of Harry Potter movies?
Shh, shh, shh. This is fate, Hisao. This is fate. I am gonna be the Draco to your Harry, Hisao. You even have the same first. You even have the same first letter as Harry.
Why do you speak like I forgot his name, but you speak like the villain
Harry Potter.
Okay. He thinks about this for a while.
A wise decision. Damn, you're smarter than you look. Probably. What do you look like? I hope not smart. Never mind, it doesn't matter.
With that, he turns fumbles around for a moment in search of the door handle, and then he shuts the door behind him. I slide the key into the lock of the door marked 119. Bleak beige walls, white linen. This is the only one place where I can slightly believe Mikekes' scenario. A desk made of some type of light wood, ugly curtains. It's no one's room, impersonal like how my hospital room was. My bags are sitting at the foot of my bed, looking a lot emptier than they did this morning. The closet is sitting open, stocked with my clothes. It also seems that there are a number of school uniforms hanging there as well. I noticed pinned to the sleeve of one of the shirts. Oh wait, no. That's Mom and Dad.
Hi, Chan. We've unpacked your things and made your bed. They said that if these don't fit, then you should go to the office for tomorrow. If you have any problems, you can always call us. Love, Mom and Dad. P.S. Me and your father are gonna go on the honeymoon, so don't actually call us. Bye. XOXOXO. Love, Mom. Teehee.
Well, at least I don't have to worry about unpacking. I kind of hope I would have. Then there would be something to do. It's too early. I put the note down on the desktop and lie down in the bed and feeling drained. Lying there makes me want to read something, but I have nothing with me. I wonder if the hospital conditioned me for wanting to read whenever I have nothing to do. The restless urge just to keep growing until I have to stand up. Maybe it's stress or something. I was pretty nervous about it before and for the entire day too. I still am, I think. Damn, I have to distract somehow. I don't want to be this unnatural all the time. Tomorrow, I'll go borrow some books from the library. Yeah, I'll do that. But for now... The bottles of medication neatly arranged on my night table catch my eye. I pick one up and shake it just to hear the contents rattle, then read the glued-on pharmacy label. Isao Nakai. 2 tablets daily to stay alive. That is so sad! It doesn't really say that, but it could just be as well. It's kinda twisted having your life depend on chemicals like this. I resent it a little, but what choice do I have? You know, this is also a good metaphor for when you're like taking antidepressants. You know, it's just the same metaphor. Cause I feel bad. Like the only thing that can make you feel something other than sadness and depression is pills. You know, it's kind of the same metaphor as that. It's the same metaphor as that. That's why I feel a little sad whenever I have to say it. With a sigh, I began my daily ritual of taking the right number of pills from each bottle, being careful to check the correct dosages. I lie down again, feeling hollow and uncertain. After that, I keep staring at the blank, unfamiliar ceiling for a long time. It doesn't start looking any more familiar. Not even after darkness falls and long shadows draw across the room my fingers. The sheet feels slightly more comfortable. Warm and nest-like against the chill that passes from room temperature here. Soon the light shade of darkness as the ceiling looks like every ceiling does at night, and it becomes the only thing I recognize and more. The night beckons me to sleep, and I feel the coldness, familiarity, and fear creeping upon my spine once again. I keep drifting further away from the world I knew. Ah, Katawa Shoujo. Okay. Time to drink water. I read a lot of text and did a lot of ad-lib. Ah, okay. That was a great water. That was great. Alright. Have to continue reading.
I wake up in a strange room. Solid morning light shimmers against the light ceiling gray. Against the light gray ceiling. I've forgotten to draw the curtains closed last night. This is my room, isn't it? My room. It's the third room this year that I'm supposed to call mine. Various things around here remind me that indeed. It's me who's supposed to be the one living here. My bag's on the floor, my new school books on the desk.
You can start making tricky sounds.
My numerous medications on the night table. I stare at the bottles for a moment, deliberating, until I open a bottle and shake out a pill and pop out a tablet from a foil sheet. I down them with a chaser of water without thinking about the chemistry. My uniforms are in the closet.
Aw, no water drinking sounds. Oh wait, did you guys hear me drinking before? Did you guys hear me chugging down a water before? What? Really? I want it for you guys. I want it for you. I don't know. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, I don't think you guys can hear it. So never mind. But you can hear this. It's my water. Yay, drinking sound. So you guys did hear it. At that. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if you guys did. Nah, but we want to. Okay. I slink out from under the sheets and stretch my back before dressing up. Putting on a new school uniform feels like dressing in someone else's clothes. Chug jug with Mickey. The artificial smell of generic detergent invades my nose. But the feeling of fresh cloth against my back is a good one. A natural one. It was very quiet for me, but I heard it a little. Okay, okay. So you guys did hear it. Okay. It feels like a school uniform as it should. It's not much different from what I used to wear before. That goes for other things too so far. This place seems more like a normal school. Except for the people. Oh my god, Hisao, stop treating the people with disabilities like they're different, you know? They're still people. Come on, Hisao, come on, stop the discrimination. Come on, Hisao, don't do this to me, okay? Well, I've only met 3 students so far. Maybe they are that normal, but I'm sure others are. Or perhaps people like them are what passes for normal around here? Yeah, what does pass for normal around here? What do people do? I didn't see a lot of kids hanging around after classes yesterday. So maybe there are clubs. I wonder if I should find one. All through class, the questions remain in my mind, so I decided to ask Shizune about it when we split into groups. After all, she did say if I had anything I should know, I should ask her. She crosses her arms and shifts her gaze slowly to Misha, who looks more preoccupied with trying to grind the eraser of her pencil so that the top is perfect and evenly flat. What the fuck, protagonist? So true. Sorry, Shi-chan. Is there something you wanted from me? Oh, I see. That's a good question, Hee-chan. My first thought is that she doesn't know, which is worrying. Maybe I'm being too negative. Well, anyway, Misha, please don't prove me right. Oh, that's right. Everyone is encouraged to join a club. A lot of people do so because there isn't really anything else to do. There are also school events like the festival coming up in a few days. Almost every student in the school tends to help out with it, doing whatever. So, you actually transferred at a busy time. Maybe you can help out too. Sure. What's the festival about? Hee-chan, the truth is, it's a local event. I'm not from this area, so... She starts signing desperately to Shizune, asking her to bail her out. Shizune adjusts her glasses at the end of an oddly grandiose flourish and starts signing hard and heavy. Oh. Mishi puffs out her chest such that she sounds Shizune's words at me with a disproportionate amount of pride. Too loud, I can see heads turning to look in our direction. Not so loud.
Humans may evolve with each new generation. The ideals and beliefs behind a festival will inevitably change, but in time. Now it's about delicious fried food and amusing little games that you play to win prizes. The teacher clears his throat very loudly, batting his wooden long pointer against his palm like a baton. He shoots a pointed gaze at us. Finally noticing where we are, Misha and quietly sits down. Shizune doesn't seem embarrassed at all, brushing it off without a care. We are in the middle of class and she'll start barking. That's right, Chi-chan! What? That's right, Hi-chan. Are you asking because— oh, look at her face! Oh my god, her face is so cute! Hey, look at that face! Look at that face, chat! Look at that face! That's so cute! That is so cute! Holy crap! Hi-chan, are you asking because you're interested in joining a club? It could have been my eyes playing tricks on me, but I think I saw such a suspicious glance exchanged between them. Nisha's tone has also changed, although it does that every word anyway. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Misha and Shizune look at each other again. I'm about to ask what they have in mind when something dark flutters in my peripheral vision, catching my attention. Out of the corner of my eye, I see the girl with long dark hair get up from her desk and slip silently towards the door. It doesn't seem like she was working in any group. No one seems to notice her but me. I glance at the teacher who's looking at the dark-haired girl go. Why doesn't he say anything? Hi-chan? Is something wrong? Do I look uneasy as I feel? Or was Misha just looking at me after the girl who left? No, nothing. Okay, well, like we were asking, you don't have any plans for lunch today, do you? I thought I would go to the library and pick up some books. Not really. Do you want to have lunch together then? Sure. Yay! Okay, Hi-chan, perfect! Ah yes, we are befriending the popular girls in class before we start going to the outcast or the other girls in the class, aren't we? It always starts like that, doesn't it, chat? Doesn't it? The rest of the class passes uneventfully. The girl with the long hair never came back. Before I have the time to put any more thought into where she could have gone, the teacher informed us that it's time to stop working. Shizune looks a bit more annoyed that we only just barely managed to finish all our work on time. I'm just glad we finished it all. It's not a contest or anything. Yes, it is, Hi-chan. Impossible. Really? 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 Obviously, it must be so Shizune can understand it. Her eyes dart back and forth between Misha's hands and me. I don't know who I'm supposed to be looking at. I'm talking to Misha, but that might be wrong. Maybe I should face Shizune. I'm still looking in the other direction of the person whose voice I'm hearing, but really, Shizune can hear me. But it would be disrespectful to talk to her only through Misha. Then again, isn't that what she's doing? No, she's at least looking at me. This is all very confusing and this will take some time to get used to. It's not a contest, because contests are competitions over a prize. If there's no prize on the line, it's not really a contest. Shizune's eyes flash dangerously with a competitive glare. She stares at me as if she's surprised that I'm challenging her. I think maybe this is a contest to her. I never noticed before how dark and blue her eyes are. It's truly an alluring gaze. Are you sure, Hi-chan? Very sure. Wrong, Hi-chan. Because I don't want to be the slowest one in the class. Therefore, what's on the line is my confidence in my abilities. And the prize is the satisfaction of proving them. I'd argue more, but the bell rings, and she quickly gets up and picks up her bag and looks at me expectantly. I had almost forgotten when I was supposed to have lunch with them. Where do you want to eat? The cafeteria? So plain. Okay, let's go. Plain? Well, I guess I'm old school and like to eat outside near the back of the building. It was a good spot, but I didn't find it until near the end of the freshman year. I wonder if there's a similar place to eat here. Misha seems to imply as much. Shizune and Misha pulls me towards the cafeteria, which is looking American still. Maybe some students' favorite eating in classrooms or outdoors. I saw some of my classmates had boxed lunches. After we finish eating, Misha picks up where we left off earlier. Oh, sorry guys.
So Hee-chan. Oh wait, oh sorry, I forgot to put on my Hee-chan voice. My Misha voice. So Hee-chan, he wants to know about clubs and stuff, right? Right, Hee-chan. Okay, so I guess it makes sense to ask first.
Exchanging a little nods of confirmation, they turned to face me again, and Misha straightened her posture as if she was about to deliver a speech.
Hee-chan, do you have anything you're really interested in?
I used to play soccer, but I'm not really into it. I don't follow the teams and players or anything like that. As of late, I just usually read a lot.
There's a book club, right, Hee-chan? Right, but it seems like they all have the members they can possibly have right now. Sorry, Hee-chan. It's a really popular club.
A popular club? The book club? Well, isn't there like a literature club that I just met?
No, Hee-chan. No. We don't go to the literature club. We don't go to a literature club.
Oh, what?
We don't talk about it. Okay?
Oh, okay. Alright. Okay.
Okay, but more to the point, Hee-chan. Does this mean you don't have anything really already in mind?
Not really.
That's great, Hee-chan. Really great.
Why is it so great?
No reason. Well, Hee-chan, other than clubs and the upcoming festival, there is one thing. Student council.
I see. I didn't know this school had a student council. And that was a very melodramatic setup though, just to tell me that. We don't talk about a literature club, and specifically only the literature club. Exactly. I'm pretty sure the two of them know this. Shizune looks a little embarrassed about it, but Misha is laughing. Shizune quickly retakes control of the conversation. After all, it's still Misha as the voice of whatever she has to say.
Right. Hee-chan, maybe you should join the student council. They could use more people. Yes, definitely. You should definitely join.
Why?
Well, for one, we could hang out every day, Hee-chan. Shi-chan and I are both in the student council. Actually, Shi-chan is the president.
I'm starting to get a suspicion that Shizune and Misha might not exactly be the most unbiased people to talk about this with. In my hand is a pen that write a poem of me and you. Exactly, guys. As if reading my mind, Shizune quickly adjusts her glasses and signs something to Misha.
Of course, we're not trying to get you to join just because we would obviously benefit you from joining the student council, and therefore have an incentive to try and get you to.
So you're admitting that?
I mean, Hee-chan, of course it would be nice if you joined and we'd appreciate it, you know? You could always hang out with us. And we would show you the best places around school if you joined us. And you don't need to go to the literature club. We would always protect you, Hee-chan. We would always protect you.
What is it about the literature club that you're always...
Shh. No. Don't think. Just join the student council. Then maybe you can go to the other side of the world in the Doki Doki Literature Club and face all sorts of horrors there.
You know what? I'll think about it. I'll think about your offer, alright? I'll think about the offer.
But even with all that, joining the student council shows a healthy interest in the workings of one's school. Yeah, that's true, Hee-chan. Besides, you don't want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan. Don't you want to spend time with us after school, Hee-chan?
I can tell she's being genuine or just really good acting. Both of them seem to be trying hard to look their cutest, although they are already pretty cute to begin with. Yeah, you don't want to have an existential crisis, right, MC?
Just Misha? Well... So then, welcome to the student council, Hee-chan! I knew it, you would be in the right side of history. Right, Hee-chan? Right? Okay, Misha, okay. Just get off me. You will join us. You will. Also, you will also join the student council, right, Miki Astropel? What? Yo, guys, why did Misha jump out of the wall? You will, right? You will. Hi, Miki, remember me? Hello there, Henrik. Thank you so much for tuning today's stream. I appreciate it. What? No. Aw, see, Shi-chan? Of course they want to go so easily. Yep, that's right. Though it would be boring if it went down smoothly. Oh well. Shi-chan sells me candy now. Oh no, they became sentient! You were betting on it? Hey, my life is not a game here. Oh, but... Hee-chan, we wouldn't need to make your life a game if you just joined the student council. You know, it's always like that in movies, isn't it? Where you try to go against the popular girls, and then once you do, they start becoming plastic to you and cause all of the school to hate you, and then you go and have an uprising with the outcast. You know, you wouldn't do that to us, right, Hee-chan? You wouldn't do that to us, right? Of course you won't! Because we're not the popular girls anyway, we're just the student council. You know? It's not as if the Japanese anime doesn't make the student council the evil ones in anime, right? Yes. Hee-chan, you're always so comedic. Shizune seems very intrigued by this when Misha signs at her. The aggressive glint returns to her eyes. That's interesting, Hee-chan. Let's play a game. That's not what I said. Rich man, poor man, Hee-chan. If you lose, you have to join the student council. No, absolutely not. Aw, why not? Well, because you two have the same incentive for the same goal, which is to get me join the student council, right? Yep. Yeah, that isn't my goal. But what this means is that both of you could team up and it'll be a clear disadvantage. So I have to decline. Hee-chan, I'm very offended. Are you saying you don't trust us and that people just something so disingenuous? That makes me sad. Do you not trust us? Are we not that trustworthy to you? No. I am closing my route to you forevermore. What? Well, I never even like you. You're not getting my route anymore. I am closing it. You can just go to the worst route in the game. Sorry? It's hard to tell where Shizune's influence ends and Misha's thoughts begin. In order to atone for hurting a young girl's feelings, you should definitely join the student council. No! How about a game of paper football instead of rich man, poor man? Paper football? Yeah, it's a game they play in America. You make a paper triangle, then you try to shoot past goalposts that the other player makes with their fingers. Isn't it cool? It's the ultimate form of competition between two people, Hee-chan! This is a play by elementary and middle school children, Hee-chan! That means it's a game that really separates the boys from the men. More like the boys from the slightly older boys. Anyway, I'm going to play that either. Just the fact that you know about it seems you're surprisingly good at it. That's true. How did you know, Hee-chan? Shizune frowns at Misha, telling me that I wasn't supposed to admit that so readily. I'm gonna say that I'm happy with her attempts to get me to the student council, but I'm a little curious about what the student council does here. I've never been in one before, or even known anybody who is a member, so it does interest me. I also kind of like Shizune and Misha, so maybe it wouldn't be so bad. Okay, Hee-chan, how about this? The game of world domination. I don't know what that is. It's really fun, Hee-chan. You fight control of the world with armies and everything.
Sounds like Shizune would be good at it. If you want to play, we can play after school. Really, Shichan? We can just play for fun. Shichan hasn't really played in a long time. If you want to, there are no strings attached. Well, okay. Okay, perfect. So we'll see you after school in the student council room then, Hichan. Wait, why there? Because that's where we keep the game. I meant to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end, I agree. But only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete, just to accept by taking a look around and play with the game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. Ah, damn. It's been a while since I played Risk too. I don't think I have played Risk at all, chat. I just like playing games in general. Alright. Oh, it's that girl again. This girl keeps popping out anywhere and she just doesn't like... Yeah, during afternoon classes, the long girl hair comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misha about it, but I don't want to be nosy. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I feel a little offended, but I've been considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it. What's with the escort? And that doesn't make me feel very comfortable. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. What's wrong, Hichan? That's right, we're just gonna play a game of Risk, remember? I don't know, Misha, this all seems a little sinister to me. I started thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it would be so plausible. Getting to the student council room is just as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me feel a little silly. That's not true, Hichan. Chi-chan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capability to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression is unchanging. Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune. She makes a baffling face and puts her hand behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Misha feigns deafness and hums cheerfully. Stop that, I know you heard me, you have no excuse unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's very plain, sparsely decorated, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. There's a big table and a setup surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back. There are a few regular desks and chairs stuck to one side. Extras, perhaps? Why does this look so American? Aside from tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much to offer. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves with old school records and documents. Not much else, in fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. They could at least have a potted plant in here or something. But the most noticeable thing that this room doesn't have is other people. So there are only 2 people in the student council? That is so sad. That is actually sad. That is so sad. Okay. Okay, everyone. I'm gonna have to call it a day here in this stream. I know this isn't really like this isn't like a cliffhanger, but I'm gonna be playing it like this week anyway and Sunday, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna need to like drink some medicine and refill my water. So thank you so much for tuning today's stream, everybody, and I hope you enjoyed this little bit of sneak peek to like Katawa Shoujo. If you like it very much, I hope to see you guys this week on Sunday. And for my other streams, I also have my Valentine's karaoke stream on Wednesday and my collab We Were Here with Hiso. Alright, everybody. Hope you guys. Let's see you guys in the next following streams. Bye bye.